Yes, stress. The one thing about being a railfan that kind of keeps me up at night is stress. And no, this is not the kind of stress that I'm talking about when it comes to like school and stuff like that because I'm already way over that. The kind of stress that I'm talking about is when people keep doing stupid things, and that's what kind of pisses me off in this generation. Kind of known for the fact that usually younger generations, when they're fresh and new into the railfan community, they can be kind of a bit of a jerk sometimes. But that's not the point that I'm talking about here. The stress that I'm talking about is probably having to do with people not taking orders from others or just being completely ignorant about themselves. Yeah, I'm that kind of person, but I'm not that ignorant and selfish. Sure, I'm the kind of person who wants to be like popular and stuff like that, but I don't take it for granted. I don't want to do all that dumb, stupid stuff that you see on the internet and what people do, like throwing switches for fun, or climbing up on signals just for fun and games. Or, on the subject that matters most, is trespassing. Trespassing is the act of entering or remaining on someone else's property without permission. It is a legal offense that leads to fines or imprisonment and can include actions like loitering or prowling on private property. Especially after being told not to, trespassing is generally defined by provincial or territorial laws and is specific to property, and it can be also involve other legal categories such as trespass to the person or chattels, which means basically you're breaking the law. Trains are defined as vehicles for people or freight in that matter, and not a jungle gym for people to piss around with. Generally, on this matter, trains play a major role, and that, in the case, is to carry people or goods for the globe, basically. And when it comes to people pissing around on the railway tracks, this basically puts a delay to trains and what their job is supposed to be doing is to carry people or goods. But then you got people in the way and they're supposed to be called in, but we don't have enough railway police to put that many people into a police cruiser to be sent to basically a detention center. Because what are they going to do after they're just released? They're going to do it again. And what's going to happen? They're going to be detained again. 3 strikes, you're out. You're going to jail. But on this matter, trespassing just doesn't matter into the world anymore, apparently. Trespassing just doesn't mean anything to people anymore. They'll just walk down the railway tracks like it's absolutely nothing to them. And the next thing they know, they don't notice the 5 million ton train behind them, and they accidentally run them over. And then the crew gets blamed, and not the person who was trespassing. They put it on the news saying that it was a person who was walking down the railway tracks, or it was either a committed suicide. Who knows? The world is screwed up and we all know it. And I don't blame the world for being this screwed up. I hate it sometimes. But I kind of just try to avoid the fact that I'm living in a world where it's basically crumbling to crap and we're all burning in hell. So basically, I'm just trying to enjoy life to the fullest just by going through school and watching trains. It's basically just a daily life cycle. Eat, sleep, school, go home, do whatever, and then just wait until the weekend hits, and then I just go out trackside, and I do my thing. The reason why I don't have a part-time job at this point is because I'm not overworking myself. I'm already tired enough in school to the point where I'm already going to pass out. I am not going to overwork myself. So this is why I'm waiting until after school to do all this. So, yeah. So, doing a little bit of chores around the house is okay. But I only do it on certain occasions just to make a small amount of cash out of it. And no, this video is not being used for drama, clout, or attention. Basically, it's just describing how fucked up the world already is at this point. And there's nothing we can do about it. That's basically just life. and we just gotta put up with it. We gotta parry whatever is going through and going towards us, and we just gotta put a fist through it, and then we gotta make sure that we gotta knock it back real hard. Life hits like a real truck. It hurts like a motherfucker. But I really hope you stuck around for majority of this video, just hearing me rant for about like almost 6 minutes straight. But it's basically just me trying to put things out to my audience saying, hey, this is life. You better be ready for it. And I hope you may as well live and not die over something stupid. So, yeah. But I hope you stuck around for the majority of the video, and I hope you at least listened to a single word I said about life and how screwed up it is, and basically how the world is basically already killing it on the inside out. But being a rail fan basically just puts majority of the world stuff aside. But yeah, that's just about it. But thank you all for sticking around for this video, and I hope you actually made it to the end. And I will see you guys on the York detours. Bye-bye.